dance tonight.
Yo guys, what's good? Sneakerhead 8396 here. Today I got you with 3 pairs of Nike SB High Dunk Premiums, of course, all suede, and they're all similar make. You'll see they're all from the same year. But let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so first one, unfortunately we got no OG box, but brand new. Only wore them once around the house just to break them in today. These are Reese Forbes. Let's get ahead and get started with the make of them. They're exact identical looks. And now if we'll break in, check the bottom. You can see they're official by checking out the lettering of the Nike right around here. How the trademark R's right there are both puffy and sticking out, which means that it's official. As you can see, all the suede mark. All around here, the kind of tannish material is all the suede, while black around the swoosh is more of a synthetic, not rubber, but just a thicker, harder material, while the swoosh itself, again, is suede. To capitalize it, you got your red Nike SB laces, got a little Nike SB symbol right there. We got nothing on the back, nothing. We got right over here on the inside, not the sole. The sole is pretty plain. The sole says on the inside, Zoom Air. I don't know if you can see in there. Yeah, you got that. Taking a look right there. It's kind of a very soft polar fleece, I guess you could say. Got your official tag on the inside. Don't know if you're able to see that. It's all good. That's about it with this shoe. I would definitely recommend it. It's a great shoe. Not too pricey. But I wore it today, and I'm not going to lie, it was very comfortable, very casual, and it blends with all kinds of different clothing because of its generic colors. Thank you. Let's move on. Next we got in your Nike SB box, of course, 100% original. Very normal Nike in the swoosh, name and stripe, our trademarks. Right here, we got you with. Very nice, very nice. I've worn them a couple times, I'm not going to lie, but we got your Nike SB Oceanics. The laces are kind of messed up right now. I wore them, but obviously, you get a pair of Oceanics, you got to switch up the colors. They give you an extra pair of red laces. Always mix them. Always go white and red, switch them up, one different. Doesn't really matter which side you do which, but I kind of am a fan of this red lace, so we're going to examine this shoe nice and close. Now, the main difference between these shoes and the ones I just showed you, the Reese Forbes, were mainly that this one is completely made out of suede, while the other one, as I told you, was made out of a couple different materials, especially in and around the swoosh. But as you can see, or maybe you can't 100% see, all of the purple, all of the light blue. Oh, wait, one different thing. The purple and the light blue here are all a nice suede material, but the one difference, the swoosh right here, is more of a leathery, I don't know what kind of leather it is, but it's some sort of leather that's stitched in with the fabrics of the other stuff. It's not too uncommon, but it's definitely different than the one from before. Once again, you got your premium Nike SB laces, your little symbol up top. Of course, on the inside, you got your normal patches, you got your tag, you got everything. I'm going to go ahead and rip out the soles of these two shoes right now, just to show you what the difference is. I got one. Take a look. You have two different insoles inside of the shoes. That's just one of the things they do with the Nike Oceanics to show that they're kind of two different shoes. And the reason they do this is because they also want you to switch up the laces to make it seem like two different styles right there. I find that to be really cool. Unfortunately, obviously, a sole's on the inside of the shoe, which makes it so, obviously, it's not seen by everyone, but it's a cool thing to do. Just about to put these back in. We can wrap up and move on to our next shoes. Nike Oceanics. Alright, last but not least for today, let's take a look what we got in here. It could be a surprise. Got our new wrapping. Oh, would you look at that? We got ourselves some bloody gums. I'm not gonna lie, these have been worn a couple times. You might be able to tell just by, I don't know, just by the quality of it. It's a little faded, I'm not gonna lie. but they're definitely okay quality. Let's go ahead and get started. Very similar to the one before, like I said, all made out of suede. This time it really is all made out of suede. You got your blue, red, including the swoosh this time. This is also a very Swedish material. Now, if you were to look onto websites like, I don't know, you got Sneaker Files, you got Fight Club. These sneakers are a little bit more pricey than the last two I showed you, but they're definitely a great buy and a great find if you can ever get them somewhere. You got all the same stuff as before. Now, this obviously might be kind of tricky to see just because they are a little bit dirty and they have been worn. But don't get confused by the bottoms because they are supposed to be like that. That is the design. And it's more of a bloody shell, and then that's kind of overlaced by kind of a clear material that's supposed to kind of show an effect for the bottom of the soles. Let's go ahead and get a little bit more spectacle with one of the shoes. We got our one right here. Like I said before, all suede material. Nike, SB laces. You get your tags on the inside, of course. The insoles, if you take a look, it's also very similar material to what we saw on the bottom, with a bloody black, red, blue, all kinds of stripes and smashes going all over the place. It's a very cool kind of color mixture to it. Of course, like I said before, the sole is something that you can't see from the outside, obviously, but it's definitely very interesting to whoever's wearing them, whoever's buying them, etc. I think that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and throw this back in the box. That just about does it for these three shoes, but I definitely would recommend any three of them. I've worn them all, and I have to say, lots of compliments. They're all great shoes. But I think that just about does it. Subscribe, rate it 5, like it, hit me up with some feedback. Love feedback. Thanks, guys.